to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Missouri Tigers, taking on last year's national champions, the Texas A&M Aggies. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Missouri ready to kick off to get us underway. He'll return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Texas A&M's offense will take the first swing of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the... And he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at...
Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Really good looking run there. This guy reminds me a little bit of an old Texas A&M Aggie great, Leland McElroy. He was so dangerous in space. It was so difficult to bring down to the ground. All 11 guys on defense had to rally to the football. This guy has a little bit of that too. If they can find more creative ways to get this guy out in the open field, watch out, because he's a home run waiting to happen.
looking to throw on first down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep him.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, looking to throw away downfield. Working that left side. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out. So Missouri's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this... be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse.
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback effective. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
And the Tigers moving quickly to the line. On the option, he'll pitch it. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got room at the 35. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Slings it downfield. Complete to the right. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Man, this guy has had an amazing year all season long. He has stepped up and made plays for his team when they needed it most. And with that last completion, he's now crossed 4,000 yards passing for the year.
Unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking to throw again. Firing to the right, complete. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. The Aggies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to fire on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Bond. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Aggie! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They march 78 yards down the field. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Out of the gun, the inside kid. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Missouri gets to the line quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Couldn't find a lane. They pick up a run to the 31. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Snagged out of the air. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one after their own 37. Fast completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Green. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. From the gun on third down. Unleashes one. All by himself. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. The Tigers are on the move.
Remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Motion from the back. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Falls in, complete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Looking to buy time. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without... hit. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. Intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Are you kidding me? Lucky number 7. He's got 7 interceptions on the season, consistently around the ball. High IQ, breaks on the football great. This guy just makes play after play after play.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Aggies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The play action fake. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Backed up at the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the left. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab.
This guy's in the Heisman picture because his stats are just ridiculous, and he threw for over 300 yards last game out. He's putting up another monster game here today, guys.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And you really want your best player to be your quarterback, to be your leader, and he's been that all year long. Dude, he's in the top 10 passing in all of college football, and he's leading this team very much in the Heisman race. And guess what? Got a chance to end.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie!
You know, there's so many coaches out there in two-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Quarterback on the keeper. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Missouri wants to go fast. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
You know, and that's a route this offense practices all week long. You really have to have great timing when you're throwing these out routes. There's nothing a defender can do on that one. Perfectly thrown, well caught. Nice job getting his feet in bounds.
They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab down the middle. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. He splits the uprights. Now the lead is down to 11.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in College Station for a fun first half than you? And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Missouri has has the offense ready to go on the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if any of you are this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Missouri gets to the line quickly.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Trying play action. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
I know this defense feels like they missed some opportunities. Yeah, they had 2 sacks their last game out, but they feel like they left a bunch more out on the field. They wanted to try to get to the quarterback in this game. That was finally the first time they registered a sack so far here. Curious to see how this pass rush looks the rest of the way.
The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on third down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. Time they've had to kick it away. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Texas A&M. He got it loose, and it was lights out after that. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this. And now this offense will take the field again. Let's go. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Moving out of the pocket. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. And he reels it in inside the 30. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Let this Aggie quarterback keep picking up yardage with his feet, and all the Aggies will be swaying back and forth.
And it's such a great fan base. I mean, they love their team. They cheer for them. And when the offense is fun and high-flying, and you got a guy dealing at the quarterback spot, they really go nuts.
That's good for Fighting Texas Aggie.
Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he'll be shoved out of bounds right at the 4-yard line.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Converts on fourth down. Still go. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Aggies. And the stomping has commenced. Going right to work up top. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. The sure hands, it's Bond. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And this guy has been putting up huge video game type stat numbers each and every week. Threw for over 300 yards last week. He's putting up another monster game.
Throws toward the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. So now it's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time it's complete. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Texas A&M going quickly. Wants to throw it. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Now on second and goal. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, the offense has tried to throw the football twice now in goal-to-go situations. They haven't come up with anything positive. You know the windows get a lot smaller down here. This is going to be a very tough play on third down trying to generate a touchdown.
Looking for the goal line. This defense trying to stand tall on fourth and goal from the 2. Looking to throw. Dances away to buy time. The incomplete pass, fourth down, fails, and they'll turn it over.
This is so a Jesse Palmer move. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in. Can't win by enough. Got to look good in the polls. This is your kind of offense, Palmer.
From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. Got it in the middle, it's Terry. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. First and 10 from their own 15-yard line. Give to the back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. To the air on second down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, there's an alley to the left. He goes out of bounds. Big pickup on the play. It'll look nice in the stats column, but probably not enough to make a difference in the game. And, guys, the defense's head might be spinning a little bit after giving up that huge gain on the first play. And he'll finish the run and the end zone.
Okay, ready? 42.
Looking to throw on first down. That one comes out hot down the right side. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. Looking to throw. Gets rid of it. Touchdown, Aggie! Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. After the incompletion, they go back up top. On target to the left. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. It's first and 10 for this offense from the 42. Wants to throw on first down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Using the quick game. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. One more play to pad the stats. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. A strike downfield. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one.